Welcome to the NBA Parlay video where we go 1 and 2 last night. Let's just get that out of the way. Let's get the ugliness out of the way. And I know, let me stop you right there. I know the joke. Wait a second. I thought the ugliness is you after you shave your beard. This is really what you look like without the beard. And God damn, you're ugly. All this shit. I get it. Still not as ugly as an 0-3 night. So that's good. That's probably what this looks like, an 0-3 night. So I should have saved it, reserved it for that. 1 and 2. It's not great. It's not fine. It's not okay, but we're going to bounce back and hit all three of our legs tonight. Tuesday has been a fun night for us throughout this week. So as far as days of the week are concerned. Now, as far as all of that, put it aside because now we look ahead and we have 3 games to target here. But I need you to hit the thumbs up button. I need you to subscribe if you're not already. If you are already subscribed, thank you. We appreciate you. Big time. Let us look at what should be the return of Joel Embiid tonight. And, probably want to take the Sixers, even though this number continues to climb and climb and climb. But it looks and trending like you'll see Joel come out there. And I know he's still questionable, and we're going to try to get ahead of some numbers tonight. The line is moving, though, emphatically towards Joe is playing. So I think if you're going to take the Sixers, there's another way to do it. Because I don't want to take 11.5, nearly 12 tonight, depending on when you're watching this video throughout the day, heading up to tip, and then tell you to take, 3, maybe 3.5 points of the worst of it. But it is the Pistons. They just played this team. They just manhandled this team. And I think just flipping it from a 14-point road win, or pardon me, it was a 12-point road win. That 14-point loss was to Chicago at home. Double-digit road win against Detroit with Joel back. How do you now target this game? You know the Sixers are going to win. You probably know the Sixers are going to cover that spread, even though you're now taking the worst of it. Again, could be close to 4 points against you. I think you go over their team total at 120.5. You're going to get a revived PJ Tucker back as well from a defensive standpoint. So I can't trust the total on Detroit. It's going to be tough for the Pistons. They're on the road. This is a big night if Joel, in fact, is back in Philadelphia, because any night in front of that crowd is big with Joel. Without Joel, it ain't, and I'll give you that. But James Harden now comes off that huge game with Detroit. I think we're in a good spot just to go over the 120.5 for the Philadelphia 76ers. Team total is going to be our first leg here. Now, we'll hit our second leg, build this 3-leg parlay. We're going to go a little deeper into the night. But we have this awesome opportunity that's still here at DraftKings. So I need to tell you about it, because you can turn $5 into $200 instantly. You don't need to hit a bet. You don't need for the game to start. You don't need any of that. You just need to sign up, put in money, and place a wager, and you're going to see $5 turn into $200. So this is how you do it. I'm not just going to leave you hanging, right? There's a link below. All you need to do is click that link. This whole thing's going to take you 90 seconds. 90 seconds. We've done the math. 90 seconds. And I'm going on like idiot time, meaning me. It took me 90 seconds. So it's probably going to take you like 58 seconds on average. But we'll just expand it to 90 to sweep up people like myself. And there aren't many. So you're in good shape. All you need to do is just sign up, link an account. It could be $5, right? PayPal, bank account, doesn't matter. And from there, just put $5 on South Carolina plus 18.5. You're going to get 18.5 points against big, bad Kentucky college basketball. But thank God the other one's over. But it doesn't even matter what happens in this game. You don't even need this game to tip. You're going to get $200 right in your account just for logging in, signing up, and depositing that $5 and placing the wager. You can't not place the wager. I keep telling you, you have to place the wager in order for this to work. Otherwise, you're going to sit in there like, hey, man, he told me $200 in my account. It's not here. No, you have to bet South Carolina plus 18.5. All right, let's get back to this NBA parlay. That's why you're here. We're going to take the Jazz at home plus 3. Cleveland. Donovan Mitchell. Oh, homecoming, right? First time that Spider's back since the trade. So what do you think's going to happen? Oh, this is going to be a heavy public favorite of Cleveland, specifically Don, coming back to town here and having his way with a Utah team that is struggling. And that's probably putting it nicely. Well, I'm not willing to jump on that quite yet because it's one thing if Utah went to Cleveland for two obvious reasons. The first is just that Cleveland is dominant at home, and that's what they've been. Best home record in the East, and that's not by accident. The other part of that is it's just easier to host. In these type of reunions, it's much easier on the host because you don't need to do anything. When you're in somebody's new territory, that's when it gets tight. And look, it can be an individual in this case with Donovan Mitchell, or it can be a team in the case of Utah coming back. Oh, I love, by the way, I'm just going to lock this in, tell you to bet this because I don't know where this is going right now. I'll explain the Dallas thing, but you saw that's moving. I want plus money on Dallas on the money line, okay? I don't know about Luka. We'll talk about that, but it's moving. So this is a 645 three-leg parlay. Go ahead, rock them all individually, and then as a parlay as well. But I don't want to waste any more time on that and miss it. Here's the thing, though. I like where the Jazz are as far as in this particular reunion. Look, again, you're dealing with a losing streak of somewhat. This is not a team that's played good basketball. They've only won 3 of their last 10. And even at home, things are starting to even out a little bit. You get a little boost, though, when Donovan Mitchell comes back. This isn't some heated rivalry. I just think that it's much easier on the host team in situations like this. That's why I'm going to run with the Jazz, and I get a full possession at home. Let Donovan and his teammates deal with all this other hype around it. The Jazz are just coming out here trying to stop a skid, man. They couldn't give a rat's ass about Mitchell coming back. That's Stephen A. Kellerman and Donovan Mitchell's team. That's it. Now, third leg is Dallas. Luka is questionable. There's a chance that Luka plays. I feel much more confident Joel Embiid plays tonight than Luka Doncic, but there's a chance Luka Doncic plays tonight. What do you think is going to happen to this game that is currently at a pick'em without Luka? Clearly, we're going to get tons of value, or at least value, some value. Yes, value. Yes to all that value. So let's get the Mavericks on the money line now because they're still good enough, especially defensively, good enough to stop this Clippers team. I don't know what's going on with LA. I don't think they do either. So I like where we can jump in with Dallas here, who sans Doncic is fine because it probably is a pick'em. And I'm getting plus money for a team that's not traveling. This isn't an East Coast road trip here. So I don't think that there's an issue because, again, you go back to what they do best without Luka, and that's going to be play defense. Not to say that Luka is, not a good defender by any means. It makes an impact defensively. I'm just saying they miss points. But I'm not going to take that risk and go under 220 under that key number either without Luka just definitively knowing what's going on. That's all. All right. $5 into 200. You know the drill. If I may, come join the Discord. First week is free. There's a link below. First week is free, right? There you go. First week is free. ES Insider. Good day yesterday. Good day. 5-0. 1, 2, 3, 4. Wait a second. That's only 4. You hit 4, including a plus 151 DK, and you're telling me on DraftKings, and you're telling me you went 5-0. Right, because we also hit this. Come on in, man. First week is free. We're having a lot of fun, and we're doing everything. Zach Levine, we went 4-1 in our 5 for 5 video yesterday. So come on in, thumbs up, subscribe, all that other stuff, and have yourselves a night.